Sugar and Spice, the podcast. Breaking news, guys. Go on, Bells, tell them.
I got a puppy. Hey.
So cute.
Kobe, say hi.
Say hi to the podcast. Oh. Bless
Yeah,
him.
guys, I went to Japan. Look how cute he is. Say hi. Say hi, Sugar and Spice viewers.
Imagine he's like, welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast.
So cute.
I went to Japan. I came back. My mom had got a dog.
And guys, if you know, Bella is like kind of anti-dog.
I'm not anti-dogs. I just said to my mum, we shouldn't get a dog because there's such a big responsibility. If you want to go out,
Yeah.
like you need to look after them. They
Got
need
your
to
head
be
screwed on.
fed, walked, and I want to live my life. I don't want to have a responsibility right now. Otherwise, I'd be popping out children. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts, damn fact. But he is.
He is adorable.
Oh, he just little sneeze. Don't do that.
Love him lots, and he's so cute.
He is adorable.
He's really cute, but it's just the responsibility. So I'm glad my mum knows that he's not my responsibility. So I get the perk. So I'm here for it.
Yeah, that's a vibe actually. Like he lives in your house,
Yeah.
but you don't have to like completely take care of him.
Yeah,
like a child.
Oh, although she's going away in next week, so I have him for a whole week.
Oh gosh, Bella.
Yeah.
Never thought in a million years that she would ever have a dog. But I mean, it's not
I know.
yours. So.
I actually did a hard launch as well, didn't I? I was on my.
Honestly, she got back from Japan. I see the girls' chat popping off, and Anya's like, "Bella, you got a dog?" And I'm like, "What?" So before I even saw her stories, I FaceTimed her, and she's like, "Hi." I'm like,
"You got a dog?
What is going on?" I actually screen recorded our thing, and it's so funny because I'm literally there like, "What is going on?"
Sorry, he keeps like trying to bite you. Stop it,
bite me. But yeah, he is so cute.
He is adorable.
Such a gorgeous like chocolate brown, which totally matches your outfits because quite often you wear like beiges and creams. And I mean, come on, like a dog is not a fashion accessory, but when he's this damn cute,
he's got a really cute bag as well for him, hasn't he?
Oh,
it's so cute. And the twins, oh my god, the twins love him, and they fully are like I can bribe them by anything, and I'm like, come on, like the other day they're like, Auntie Bells, can we go to the park? And like all their friends are going to the park, so I was like, yeah, sure, you can go to the park, I'll take you to the park. And then when we were going, I was like, guys, no Cobes, come on babes, we don't bite.
Oh,
we don't do that. I hate it when he bites. It's not cool.
Kobe, you're not a very good podcast guest.
Yeah, you're kind of fidgety and you're bitey, and it's not bad.
Why don't you just sleep?
Why don't you? Yeah, you were literally sleeping a second ago. Anyway, I can literally convince the twins to do anything. I'm like, right, guys, we need to leave the park. Normally they're like, no, we're not leaving the park. I'm like, guys, come on, we need to go. And they're like, no. And I'm like, quick, Kobe's at home. And they're like, oh, let's go. And I'm like,
oh, so it snaps them into shape.
Yeah, honestly,
I love it.
It's worth getting him just to convince the twins to do stuff.
I wonder what it's so weird that kids love dogs so much. Like, what is the science behind like young kids like being obsessed with puppies and dogs?
And I think because he's so small, it's like perfect for the twins.
Oh my god, and he's so small and fragile.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Should we take him back downstairs? Stop. No. No. Should I take him back down?
He's just not vibing right now. Oh, do you need a wee wee? See if he needs a wee wee. Wee wee.
Yeah, you better.
Wee wee.
He's just gonna get distracted.
Yeah. Take him downstairs.
Oh, Bella.
No. Did he just wee?
Yeah, he just weed.
You little Was he on the carpet or on the floor?
On the rug.
You mother.
Okay.
Jeez.
So
we got rid of the dog.
We thought it would be a good idea to have Kobe as a guest on our podcast, but clearly
he's too young for that.
Yep. We just introduced him to the lights, camera, action way too fast. He had to go back downstairs.
He pissed on my carpets. Just had to quickly scrub that. My mum literally
couldn't catch him.
I just went
out of breath. I took him all the way back downstairs.
I just went into my mum's room because she has this like carpet scrubber to get pets like pee out of carpets. And I was like, because she kept being like, you should put Kobe on the podcast. Like, he will be great. So I was like, I just went into her room like, put Kobe on the podcast, yeah. He's just pissed
on the floor.
Yeah, literally. She was like, well, you should have brought puppy pad up. And I was like, I did. And I literally
put
said
him down. The puppy pad was literally just down there. Put him down. He runs off
and pissed on the carpet.
And wheezes on the carpet.
Honestly, he needs to be trained. Anyway.
But anyway,
moving on.
How are you feeling today?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot we do this on the podcast. We ask each other whether we're feeling sugary or spicy.
What are you feeling?
I think I'm feeling sugary.
Okay.
I'm
I
feeling
think
sugary.
I'm more drawn to spicy for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah. So why are you feeling sugary?
I feel like I'm feeling sugary because this week I was like, I'm gonna have really good week. I've been a little bit down in the dumps recently. Not
Right.
actually like that, but
Just
like
been busy.
I feel like I've just been in like survival mode. Like, you know, when you just feel yourself like going through the actions of everyday life, like
Yeah.
waking up, getting
Mhm.
ready, going to work,
Yeah.
coming home, doing this, doing that. And I just like wasn't like enjoying it. So I was like, okay, this week I'm gonna do a few really nice things for myself. So
Yeah.
I booked myself in to get a facial, my first ever facial earlier this week. And that was lovely.
And you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it was really, really good. It was
How
relaxing.
was it expensive? Because facials can be a bit expensive.
So it's normally 85, but they had an offer where it was 65, and it was the
Okay.
hydrofacial. So there's like quite a few steps involved. So I thought it would be a good one to do. It looks really good.
How long did it take?
About an hour.
Okay.
Which is so not bad for 65 quid for like an hour
Yeah.
facial. So
And
that
what do they do?
so I think they like it's like one of them ones where they like scrape all your
What, your blackheads?
yeah, and then they do that sucky thing, you know, you can like see the like
The
blackheads,
blackheads.
yeah, and then did something else that felt a bit cold, and then like put my head
Like
under
a roller thing? Was it like a roller thing?
yeah, I think so, or like kind of like two like metal like dots,
Balls.
yeah, and then did like you know that face mask thing that you've got that's like the LED one, different colours.
Yeah, red light.
Do different, yeah. So they did that, and she put me under like the red light and the blue light.
Nice.
I can't remember what they were for, but she was really sweet, the lady that did it, and it was lovely.
Good.
And I literally preached not that long ago on the podcast that like when you put effort into your mind, your happiness, and your health,
Yeah.
and blah blah. This is actually on Instagram as well. That everything else falls into place, and I was like, why don't I take my own advice? If I've like not been feeling like great, maybe I just need to put a bit more, do a few more things that make me feel really good.
Mhm.
Like whether that's like on the outside or inside. This week was more like outside
Outside.
vibes. But, and it's actually made me feel so much better.
Nice.
So that's great.
good.
So that's why I feel sweet. Cause I'm like, ooh, why do you
Feeling
feel
good.
spicy?
I don't know. I just feel like
That's just the vibe.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, spicy was just drawn to me. I feel like I've had quite a nice like day. I went to the gym, which was like I do like body combat, so it's quite like
Yeah.
and
Aggressive.
then yeah, like, aggressive. And then I did a bit of work, and then I had Reformer Pilates, which I love.
Go on, girl.
Yeah, I love a bit of Reformer
Been
Pilates.
at it today.
Yeah, just a bit more active because like, well, actually, I don't know about you guys because I said actually in the podcast ages ago, I said one of my goals for this year is to like try and eat healthy when I go on like holiday as well, because like I find it's quite easy to like put on weight when I go on holiday because I just get excited and I'm like, woohoo, so many different foods in this different place, and I'm like,
yeah,
it's cool,
you know, try everything,
yeah,
experience
and like when I went to Japan I like ate a lot, but I like walked a lot, so I actually didn't put on weight when I went to Japan, which is like really quite cool for me.
That was like
that's like yeah, I was like quite impressed by
that
that.
was pretty cool.
Yeah, so I'm like, wow, I'm really doing well on my what was it, my
journey.
yeah, no, but also like my
goals.
Yeah, what's my New Year's resolution?
Oh yeah,
because it was like kind of one of my New Year's resolution vibes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did a lot of walking in Japan, but like I obviously didn't really exercise. So like coming back, I've been trying to get a bit more back into the gym and a bit more back into like my routine that I'm normally in.
Lovely.
So like yeah, going to the gym this morning and doing Reformer Pilates was great.
I so want to try Reformer Pilates. So it looks so fun. But apparently it's good. Really hard.
Really?
Is it not really difficult?
I think it'd be fine.
Oh, okay. I so want to try. Also,
I feel like there's different. I think there's like different.
Yeah, like
levels and I think they do, because this is basically this Reformer Pilates class that I go to is part of my Soho House membership, which is elite.
Yeah, that is fab.
It's so good because guys, I pay like £50 a month for my Soho House membership because I'm just a member of Brighton, because I literally would never go to London ones anyway. And it's so good because like one Reformer Pilates class is like £25 and I pay £50 a month for and it comes free with my Soho House membership. So good.
Tempting.
Sign up now, Brighton people.
I'm so tempted to.
Yeah. But it's just if you'd go, do you think? Because I feel like you're quite.
Kaya has invited me to classes and stuff, and like I feel like you guys are always like, "Oh, come with us," but I never do.
Yeah,
and I work a lot of the time that the classes
are on
Oh,
because
and
they're
like, the
only on
events
certain
are on
times.
as well. Like, I'm
Yeah.
always working, so I don't know if it would make too much sense, but it's definitely tempting because
Mm.
it's like you get a gym membership as well with it. Like, it's good.
Yeah, you do get a gym membership as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really go to the gym though because I already actually am signed up to a gym and I like love my gym. So like Soho House's
Loyal
gym.
to the
Yeah,
gym.
I just like love classes and Soho House do classes as well. And
Yeah.
like you'd be able to pay £10 per class and the gym's like good, but there's not like loads of machines in
Oh,
there. It's like
really?
quite a small gym
It's like
compared to like
minimal.
yeah, like they don't have my favorite butt machine, you know, where you like push out your legs and like
Oh,
they
yeah,
don't like have
yeah.
that. They don't have like a lot of things. Like they do have like the basics.
Yeah, I get you.
So it's like a good gym, but like
oh,
not an amazing gym, you know?
yeah, like it could, yeah. It's like just
Yeah.
bare
But they
minimum.
have a really nice sauna and steam room.
Oh,
So
that's lovely. Oh,
yeah.
I just love going in sauna.
Yeah. And oh my god, I haven't seen you. I went to a event actually at Soho House.
What did you go
And
to?
it was a gut health event and it's like all
Oh,
about your gut health.
wow.
I know and
On it.
it was so cool.
So what did you learn? Any tips, tricks?
Guys, okay, I'm really bad at saying this word, and everyone keeps laughing at me every time I say it. Addictives,
Additives.
addictives. Whatever gets sprayed on food, or like sprayed on
Yeah.
fruit, or like gets put in things to like make them last
Preservatives
longer.
as well.
Yeah, but it's addictives. Anyway, there's this app.
Addictives.
You guys should all go download it. It's called.
Oh, I think I've heard of this.
Go on.
I don't know what it's called.
Like
It's called
Yuka,
Yolk. Yeah, like
Yuka.
something like that.
YUKA or
Yeah.
YULK or something like that. I can't remember now. We're filming on my phone, but
Mm.
it like you can scan like things and it will tell you like whether it's good or bad for you and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like whether like it's how if it's got because there's like loads of different additives. So there's like really bad ones that are like actually like really risky and some that aren't as bad. So
Yeah.
like you can scan foods and then it will tell you whether it's like bad or good
For your
you.
gut.
Yeah, for your so like you have like microbes all in your gut and your body and your skin and your tongue and everything. It's everywhere your microbes, and you want to like keep your microbes, but like loads of things can like kill them off, like chemical things basically.
Okay, that makes sense.
So like she even went
You're
to
smart.
I know,
Yeah.
honestly, this gut health thing was insane. I literally came home like, Mum, we need to sort our appetite. We need to sort what we eat out. So I've been really actually eating quite well as well, and I've made us a healthy dinner.
Love that. Bella's
Yeah.
cooked up a storm for after we finish filming.
Because she basically said also what you need. I mean, like some of it you're like, yeah, I know that, duh, but like, do I do it? No, I don't do it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But she like basically said stuff like, stay away from like sugar and stuff, as you obviously know. But she also said like you need to eat a lot of fiber and protein, and like we don't eat enough fiber like to what we're meant to be eating. Like fiber, like fiber and protein will keep you like really full, and it will like flush your system out, and like you know.
Okay.
So like fibers in like loads of vegetables. Hence why I put loads of vegetables in our like dinner tonight.
We're gonna be flushed out.
Yeah,
tonight.
flushed out. But she said you should have like 30 grams of like fiber a day, and I don't think we have like hardly anything of that. But you can't just start eating loads of fiber because I think it will mess your belly up a bit.
Yeah.
So you kind of need to introduce it slowly, like 5 grams of fiber each and everything. But
got you.
yeah, and she said eat
That sounds
protein
well
and like it
Love
was
that.
really good. I like literally was like, wow.
They do some good events.
They
Soho
do.
House in Brighton. It sounds like they get good people in as well.
They really have. When I first got my membership, they like literally I was like, am I just paying to eat in the restaurant at Soho House? Like I think I'm getting ripped off right now. But now they've got a gym and they've got like such good events. But yeah, it's really
It's fun. You're in your health shit.
Yeah, I'm really trying to be healthy actually.
Love that.
Trying. I mean, I think I say
Body's
this every time on the podcast.
No, but you are very healthy.
I don't know. I have like my splurges where I'm not healthy. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm healthy and then I'm not healthy and then I just like counteracts and then it's
I do get you.
Do you know what I mean?
That's better than not being
healthy the whole time.
Being, like, unhealthy. Like,
yeah.
True.
Anywho, we're always trying to be healthy and on our health gain and like
drinking water and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god, I actually got a new app as well.
Oh, gone another app.
A new app. I can't remember what it's called, but it's all to like help you be organized, and you can like
wow.
create lists of like things you need to do, and you can like get the app to like remind you to do them, and then you can like press them and it can like all tick off and stuff. It's like
that's pretty cool.
Anywho, it's another cool app. I'm trying to be organized and productive and healthy, and I feel like I always say that on the podcast, but we're still trying.
I'm for real this time.
Yeah, I'm still trying. So like we're kind of still doing it, you know. Okay, guys. Going on to like health and like wellness and like Lucie's had facials and we're all about the health vibe at the moment. We have both got quite into our skincare.
Well,
Well,
okay.
well,
I
okay.
haven't.
Let's talk about this actually, because I feel like I'm always trying to be on my
You are
skincare.
like
I'm
you are
quite on my
so good with
skincare.
your skincare.
Yeah, I'm very religious with my skincare.
You've
Like
always got,
morning, night,
yeah.
boom, my face is getting washed, cleaned, serumed,
Yeah, she
everything.
is like on it. And so that kind of like is what made me get a facial, because I had been like really like not on my skincare. And to be honest, I'm never really like into skincare. Like
Yeah.
I've always just been baby wipe,
It's not even a face
lash
wipe, baby
serum.
wipe.
No, it is a face wipe actually. It is a face wipe. It's not for babies.
Yeah, no,
but
she does do face wipe.
it's and then like I will like dabble in, you know, like some serums and like moisturizer. Like I'm just very like basic minimum, and I also don't do it every day.
Yeah.
But you're very on your skincare.
And I always try and help you get into it.
Yeah, Bella would always
Yeah.
like put me onto a few
Yeah.
things.
Like
and
if
I'm
she's here as well, I'm like, let's do it, let's wash our face together.
I'm like, oh, I don't want to wash my face. so Bella was talking about like this skincare
Girl.
that she has followed on. You follow her on Instagram?
I follow her on Instagram. Lucy found her after and followed her on TikTok. But she's called on Instagram, because you sent me her TikTok.
Yeah.
And on her TikTok, she's called Jamie Nicole, I think.
Something like
Jamie
that. Something.
But on Instagram, she's called Jamie's Skin.
Okay, so it's actually just like all about skin.
Yeah, because I think she had a personal Instagram, and then she's like, I'm going to make an Instagram about skin.
Got you.
So on Instagram, she's called like Jamie's Skin or whatever.
Mm.
And she, like, her skin is insane. And I think she does like modeling. So she
Yeah.
like talks about like how to keep your skin good for like modeling as well.
Uh-huh.
And she has like very like natural like skin stuff. Like she makes her
Like
own like
home remedies.
yeah, she like makes her own like natural face masks. And then
Yeah.
she kind of tells you products that you should like use and stuff. And like basically I said to Lucy last week, I was like, I am ready to like have my skin look insane. And Lucy's like, but your skin's really nice.
Her skin
Yeah.
is like so good.
It's
like ridiculously good.
Touch with it. It's like it is good, but you
Like-
always want what you don't have, basically.
Yeah, legit.
And I do think my skin's good, but this girl's skin is like, isn't her skin like
yeah.
flawless?
And you guys have kind of like similar skin, so you could
Yeah.
have like
yeah.
literally, but your skin doesn't
No,
look
my
like that
skin
without makeup.
No,
your
okay.
skin
I
looks so
think it's
good.
just because like you know, for example, earlier you were talking about like your back.
Yeah.
I have like little bubbles under like my eyes, which no one would notice, but I would love to just have like what they call like the glass skin. Like I
Yeah.
think that would be so cool, and I feel
And
like
that would be really cool.
it'd be really cool, and I feel like her remedies like could really like do it. And I'm like, I've been doing it now for a week. Like she has this what does she call it? A cycle.
Yeah, rotation.
She has like
type.
a rotation cycle. What she does like every
in her routine.
yeah. So like she changes her nighttime. It's nighttime. She changes her nighttime routine constantly. Like one night she does this, and the next night she does that, and it's like so I have it all in my notes. Like what I have like Monday to Sunday, what I do Monday to Sunday, and so every time I go on my notes, like, oh, this is the routine I'm doing.
Oh,
tonight.
this is what I'm doing. Yeah, but she's actually well good. She has this like
insane.
turmeric and honey mask.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I'm actually like, I'm so skeptical when it comes to like, I know
Skincare.
it sounds like kind of rich coming from me because I just got a facial, but I am very like skeptical when it comes to like trends and like when it comes to like,
this isn't a trend.
Trends.
This isn't
no,
a
this
trend.
isn't. But like the way she explains it, so there's this like honey and turmeric mask, and it's meant to be really, really good. And I tried it today, and I had to like order like some
special turmeric,
sort of turmeric, and Manuka honey.
Yeah,
and I tried it today. It was amazing. My skin without makeup looked like so good.
She explains why, like she says turmeric's like really good for like everything, like even like eating turmeric's like really good, and people do like turmeric shots and stuff. But she also says about how like Manuka honey is an antibiotic, Manuka honey, and I've been using Manuka honey for years because it's like I actually like drink it in a tea because it's like if you're ill, Manuka honey, it's like basically like an antibiotic, but not like a bad
it like kills
it's
the
not
bacteria.
like a chemical one because it's like from honey, but it like kills the bacteria, and it's really good. And she like basically goes to explain everything about it, like turmeric and honey and everything, to why it would be good and what it does for your skin. I can't really remember what she said.
You guys can go check that out because I can't remember what she did. No, but it's great.
Maybe we should like leave her Instagram in our bio in the
plug her.
Yeah. Because
she's already not got like a million followers.
No, she's like literally got when I first followed her, she actually didn't have many followers, but she's like getting loads and loads.
Yeah,
she's like on it.
I'm seeing her post more and more.
Yeah,
but isn't it so weird that like for illnesses and like things like skin, there is like so much, and like obviously like literally don't even know the half of it, but there is so many like natural remedies and like herbs and plants and stuff that like I've seen some stuff on TikTok, like because my gran has got really bad dementia. I think I've already mentioned that. But like there are like plants and herbs that are meant to like really help it and like have like worked wonders for people. So it's so crazy that like
No, for real.
there's like so much stuff that we don't know about that could be like so healing.
Yeah.
Turmeric being one of them.
Yeah, turmeric's meant to be really good.
Mm.
But also, guys, it's one thing we say about the turmeric and honey as well.
Oh, stains.
Yeah, turmeric is really staining, and like you have to be careful. Like some people put yogurt in.
Oh, I put yogurt in mine.
So like Lucy, for example, put yogurt in her honey and turmeric mask because it can like, actually stain your skin if you're like a certain color.
My hands were actually yellow.
Oh,
they still.
Yeah, kind.
From when I washed it off my face, I literally like had jaundice.
Did you not get like a flannel?
Well, I like tried to wash the most of it off because I put quite a lot on my face because I made quite a lot, but I didn't want to just like.
Yeah, I put a lot on my face as well, but I have a flannel, but my flannels are white, so I've got like 3 flannels now that are like yellow, so they're my turmeric flannels. But I bought new flannels that are black.
Oh, that's
so then like it doesn't really matter, does it? Cause...
You're so clever.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I am really skeptical when it comes to like skincare and stuff, but this one seems to work.
Yeah,
it's
but
like
really good.
You know what it is? Do you know what it is? It's like it's when things are like anti-wrinkle and blah blah. I'm like, just get Botox. Just get Botox. It's so much easier.
Some of it's like more prevention though, isn't it?
That's true. That is true.
Like obviously once you get the wrinkles and you get the Botox.
That's something else I booked in. Guys, look at my forehead right now. I mean like aging is so
it
fine.
Doesn't look bad.
But I haven't had Botox in so long. But I'm booked in next week. Woohoo!
It doesn't actually look bad at this moment.
Yeah, but you know, like it always first time I raise my eyebrows, it goes like, you know, bumps and then.
Sorry.
Then it, like,
I like really try not to frown because I like don't want wrinkles.
Oh, just get Botox.
Yeah, no, I will. And I actually went to a Botox
consultation.
No.
Oh.
My mum was getting Botox with her hairdresser, damn. And I took them to the sesh because I'm just always the driver. So I went into the lady as well and I was like, oh, one day I'll get Botox as well. But like, you know, like tell me, do I need Botox? And I like went at that and she went, no. And I was like, oh, okay.
Hey,
and then...
I always tell you that as well, right?
No, I know I don't need Botox yet and I wouldn't waste money on it now because it's like just not needed. You know what I mean? Like it'd be silly to get them now. But yeah, I went there and I was like, do I need Botox? And she was literally like, no. And then I was like, oh, do you think I'll need it soon? And she was like, no, not really actually. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because I will get it eventually, but like I need more lines first because I'm not just going to get it for the sake of it. But then I was asking her all things like, so if you had to do something to my face, what would you do?
I always ask my lady that. I'm always like, okay, so, but like realistically, like, what would you do?
What do they say?
She's always like literally nothing. Like she was like, you keep getting Botox if your forehead lines like annoy you. But like I love it when they're really honest about it because there's so many places that would be like, probably do that and that and that and that and that. So and then you leave like either fucking bank account drained or feeling like shit because
for real. But she said that to me as well. She's like, I literally wouldn't do anything. She's like, have you had lip filler? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh my god. And then I was literally, and then
you're just perfect.
No, I'm not. But anyway, and then I was like, what about my chin? Because I think my chin on the side's quite flat.
But that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No, it's not. And I literally am not insecure about it at all and everything.
Yeah.
But like, I think if I was, well, actually, no, what did I say? I always say something. If I was to have something to my face, what do I say I would have? I can't remember.
I don't know. What would you? Surely you don't want it that much if you don't even know what you would say.
Past, like, Botox and stuff. Like
actual, like, procedure?
Yeah.
Like, under the knife?
Yeah, what would I have?
I don't know. You tell me, babe.
I don't know. But yeah, I think maybe a bit of chin filler. I don't know.
I've had chin filler.
Yeah, and what did you think of it?
It was the most unnecessary thing I've ever done in my whole life.
Oh, it wasn't vibes.
Like I just didn't
notice it.
I didn't actually have an opinion on my chin beforehand. I just saw that they were doing an offer, so I was like, oh, I'll do it. And they did it, and it's like, I don't know, you know what? Sometimes it's like fun. It's fun to dabble. I mean, like.
But it wasn't for you, chin filler.
Yeah, like, do you remember when I got it? We like went
kind
out
of. Right?
I actually think that I looked better without it. Do you know what? Actually, guys, I have had.
Yeah, go on. Tell the pod what you've had.
Oh my god.
No,
No, it's. Do you know what? I think it's really good to be transparent about like
Yeah.
stuff like that people have had done, because otherwise, just like young girls are just like
Unrealistic.
not in the know and like
Yeah.
just think that everyone looks like this, but
No,
actually,
and also you
it's-
can share your opinion on it and whether you
Yeah.
think it's worth getting it or not.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like Botox, worth getting.
Yeah,
but only if you need it.
Botox. If you saw my
If you
forehead
need it.
beforehand,
Yeah.
guys, like
Well, then, Steph, no, Jake.
the fuck we won't. Like honestly, I have always
Yeah.
thought my forehead wrinkles are really bad.
No, she actually did like not even being
Even
mean,
in
but
school,
like
I literally was like, honestly, when I used to raise my forehead, it was
yeah,
like
you can't see now because she's had
I know, yeah,
Botox.
you can't see it so badly now because Botox done its thing. So I think Botox is fine, and also the thing with Botox is that your body naturally dissolves it. And like, just disclaimer, I'm not promoting for anyone to do anything, but I'm just
No.
saying, like Botox, like it's weird, this like thing that people have. It's like, oh, like if they're not educated about like what Botox actually is and actually does, and I say to them like, oh, I got Botox, like there've been people, they're like, oh my god, why would you do that to your face? Like, why would you get Botox? You're so young and so beautiful. I'm like, babes, you didn't even realize I had it like until I just told you. So
Yeah.
like, it can't be that bad.
I think Botox is different because it's like it's not changing like the shape of
Yeah,
your face.
it just
It's not
stops your
changing your
muscle.
look. Yeah, it's not changing your look or anything. It's like
Mm.
it's literally you don't want lines, and if you stop it now, then like
Yeah.
when you're older, like you won't have lines. Whereas like later on in life, when you get Botox and you've already had the lines, you kind of can already still see
Yeah,
them.
like you've already got them.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas
Yeah.
like you actually won't have any lines on your forehead. Now.
Yeah. Sounds great to me. But yeah, so like, and Botox, all it does is stops your muscles from being able to move. And your body naturally dissolves it. If you don't keep getting Botox done, it disintegrates in your body and it wears off after a few months. So it's like really not that deep of a thing to get done. Obviously, do your own research, blah blah. What else have I done? I've had my lips done.
Yeah.
I haven't touched my lips in like, I think like 3 years now though.
Really?
Which is quite a while. Yeah. Like,
do you still think there's stuff in there?
I mean, how many times I had them done? I think I had them done 3 times. So like,
no, you had it done more than that.
Maybe 4. Had it done once at this really rubbish place, and I won't name the name, but
don't go to blah blah blah.
Yeah, don't go there. And now the place that I go to is like amazing. It's Cherry Bomb Aesthetics. Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Cherry Bomb Aesthetics in Brighton. They're so good. Like, they are just so good. So if you want something done, I would actually recommend going there. I had it done once at a really rubbish place, didn't really do anything, and then maybe like 3 times at Cherry Bomb. But I just haven't needed it. Like,
so Cherry Bomb made them really big when they were really big back in the day.
They weren't really big.
Okay. They did that.
Okay, I did get a little bit carried away.
They
with
did
the lip
that.
filler. Yeah, but like, they weren't awful.
Yeah, no.
They were just. I just got carried away, I think.
Yeah, but I thought they're quite like, I don't think you need any more kind of vibes.
Yeah, I think they were, but I think there was a point where I was like, just put it in me.
I need them bigger.
I need it. And obviously you never know like how your body is gonna like react to it. I've had that random bit of chin filler, which, like I said, was like
not
unnecessary. But obviously, like, if you don't keep getting your filler refilled, again, it just dissolves.
Because you had that Botox as well, like in your jaw.
Yeah, so then I had Botox in my jaw because one side of my jaw was like really overdeveloped. So then you get Botox in your jaw. Some people get it because they like grind their teeth in their sleep, or like they hold a lot of tension in their mouth. I kind of just got it because like one side of my face was like.
So did you only get it one side of your face?
I got more on the overdeveloped side, because like you get it done, you wait a few weeks, and then like you can go and get like a little top up like for free if you're not happy with it or whatever, or if you need more. But that,
how did that feel?
That was weird. I remember the feeling of that being quite weird because, again, like Botox means you can't move the muscle. So like
when you chewed, was it weird?
Not when I chewed, but like when I have this thing where I click my jaw. Have you heard me click my jaw?
Oh, I don't want to hear it. No, I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't know. Actually.
But anyway, I couldn't like really do that.
Oh.
But I think that made me look quite like sunken in almost, because
Right.
you like the idea is that you stop using the muscle, so then the muscle shrinks, so then like your face, like your jaw slims out.
Right.
But like who's like I just think a wider jaw like looks better on my face. Do you know what I mean? Like when it was like thinner, like I just don't it just didn't suit me.
Right.
So that's why I think it's weird with like
So you gave up on that one as well?
yeah, I gave like didn't have that redone. I think that's it. So Botox and fillers and whatnot, I think it's good to talk about it, and it's also like everyone do your own research.
Yeah, do your own
I think
thing.
you know what I think like that sort of industry and like will start dying out a little bit more.
I think
I
as
think it'll
well.
go back to what it was before, where it's like if you really need something or really want something, you'll get it. But I think just like
Yeah.
the whole like
But I do think people like are used to the look now, so like they'll stick to it. It's kind of
yeah, it's
like
that upkeeping, isn't it?
sunbeds as well. I feel like sunbeds are really in at the moment. Like everyone go
Oh,
get
do
a
you
sunbed.
think?
Yeah, like sunbeds. Yeah, I do. I
Mm.
think a lot of people are getting sunbeds.
Because that used to be some beds used to be like massive back in like the
Yeah,
2000s, didn't they?
huge.
Like,
And
and
then
then I
everyone
think
got
like everyone got
cancer.
scared. Yeah,
Everyone like got like yeah, and
legit,
then
everyone got scared,
stopped.
and then
And now I think everyone's starting using them again. And actually, I saw in the news the other day that again, the rates of like
everything
people.
goes in waves,
It's
doesn't it?
crazy. It's crazy. We like go. It's like a full circle moment because I swear, with even like fashion trends, it's like a full circle moment. Like things go back in and
Yeah.
out like crazy.
That's going to be our next episode. Actually, we're going to do.
Yeah.
If you guys have seen Emma Chamberlain's podcast, she does this thing called Timeless or Trendy, and we pick a few fashion trends, and we're gonna discuss them really,
Yeah.
and say if we like them or don't like them, and da da da.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun if you want to listen to next week's episode.
Woohoo.
There you go. Speaking of
yeah.
episodes, last week you were telling us about how great Japan was.
Yeah, I was.
Bella had an amazing trip to Japan.
I did. However,
however, she also had a really bad experience.
I did.
So we should talk about like
we should talk about it. Yeah.
bad travel experiences.
Yeah, because
real
I'm
quick.
sure as well, like so many people have come up to me and been like, "Oh my god, like your trip looked insane in Japan, blah blah." And I was like, "It was insane. It was insane. You're correct. Like I literally had the best time." Right. But me and Yannick thought it'd be fun to stop off in China. We went to Shenzhen, which was great. Well, it wasn't actually.
No, it wasn't. Don't lie. You hated it.
Okay, I just don't
traumatic.
really. I don't want to offend anyone that is like from Shenzhen or lives in Shenzhen or anything to do with Shenzhen.
No, listen, this is just your experience.
This is just my experience and what I came across. And then I think going to Japan and when I compared my two experiences, it just really like I was like, okay. But anyway, basically, long story short, because let's not hear blabbing on for ages about it. We went to Shenzhen. Online, it says that if you're there for 24 to 144 hours, you can just get a visa in the airport and then they'll let you out. We had booked a hotel and we literally just wanted to go there for the like evening, have a night stay there and come back in the morning to go to Japan. And we thought it'd be fun to see China and like tick off another place. It'd be cool. So we went there, went to Shenzhen, got there. No one really spoke English, which is fine because we're in China. We're not in England.
Yeah.
However, China have blocked every site. So like Instagram's blocked, WhatsApp's blocked, like Facebook, all of those things, TikTok, everything. Snapchat's not blocked actually.
Oh really?
Yes, no, Snapchat's fine. So I got to keep my Snapchat streaks. Yes, I still have Snapchat streaks. Yes, I do. I just can't lose some of them because they're because so long. I'm
literally like 7 years or something, right?
Like maybe not like that, but like for real, like I think my Snapchat streak with Emily is like nearly at 3,000. So it's just like that's mental. I just can't let it go. I can't let it go. Do you know what I mean? And me and Yannick had a streak from when we first got together. So again, like we just can't let it go. Like, but others I've let go, which were quite long. So it's only literally with Emily and Yannick, and we just can't let them go. Anyway, pause the Snapchat streaks.
What would happen if Snapchat was blocked? Would you have asked someone to log in?
I don't know actually what I would do. I mean, I wasn't there for long, so I might have made it the 24-hour vibe because I wasn't even there for 24 hours. But anyway, yeah. So we got to Shenzhen. Everything was blocked. Google Translate, everything was blocked. So we like literally, no one speaks English. We don't know where we're going through this airport. We can't get on our phones to like translate anything because like nothing's working on our phones. And at this like moment in time, we hadn't quite clocked that like nothing was working. So we
Yeah.
just thought like the internet was working on whatever. We get to the right place. We get to like go out and they're like, you don't have a visa. So then we go to get the visa, but then they're like, come this way. But like they don't really speak English. They're like, and then we like go to this other bit, and without realizing they've put us in transfers, so then we end up transferring into departures. And then once you're in departures, like you can't, well, we tried but you couldn't get out of departures because now you're ready to depart, and we were meant to like get into
Oh,
arrivals. But when we were at London Heathrow, we basically told them to like put our luggage through to Shenzhen so we could collect it at Shenzhen, and then we'd recheck it in to go to Japan.
God.
So we're
So
like
wait, so
stressing.
like they directed you
Yeah, we
to
told
the
them what we
wrong.
needed, and we were literally at the right spot, which is so jarring. But because we just didn't really think about it, we just didn't really know what was going on. No one spoke English. We couldn't really
Mm,
speak to them.
you kind of just like go
We
with the
kind of just
flow of
thought they
things.
knew what we wanted to do, and
Yeah.
because they kind of like said like we were like, we need to go into Shenzhen. We have a hotel booked. We need a 24-hour visa. And they
Mhm.
were like, 24-hour visa? Yeah, come this way, kind of vibe. It was kind of like that, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, yeah.
So then we went through departures, and like, first of all, I was like, when we thought, because we thought we knew China was strict, right? So when we went through into departures, that you go through security, but it's like a separate security to like whatever you, if you were from Shenzhen and coming in, it's a
Mm.
separate security. So like we went through security and they took my water off me, and they took my portable charger off me because it was like a tiny bit broken, and they found like like they are so thorough. They found like a lighter, they took that off me.
Oh my
They took a lot
God.
off me. And I was like, cool, all of this just to enter China, like that's quite mental, babe. And like he's like, yeah, what the hell? Obviously none of them speak English, like literally trying to speak to them. They were literally like, and we were like it was tough.
Mm.
um so yeah, anyway, so we go into departures. We're literally trying to explain to people like we aren't meant to be here. Like we then clock that we're in departures. We're like, we're not meant to be here. Like our luggage is like literally like ready for us to collect. No one's really understanding. They have these machines, so we ended up being like, give us your phone so we can like type on your phones. We're thinking like, how the fuck do we like get on our phones to do like Google
Yeah.
Translate to like talk to people? Like it was really quite stressful. um and then we like, they have these like machines so we could like speak into them, and then they would like understand what we were trying
Oh,
to
well,
say.
that is
Yeah, it's quite cool.
that is
That
quite
was
cool.
quite cool and
That's the only
helpful.
cool part about this.
Yeah, that's it. Full stop. Also, guys, they changed our flight. So on the way back, they changed our flight from like the 12th of May coming back to like the 15th of May. So we'd be stuck in Shenzhen for like 3 more days. So we were like, how have they left us here where we can't even get past freaking security? Like it
Oh
was.
my
So we also had to
days.
try and get through to like Shenzhen Airlines to be like, you need to change our flight on the way back as well. So we had a lot in that, and we were stuck in this airport. I kind of said to Yannick, look, we aren't getting out. We are staying here tonight. So we need to now like focus on our luggage, because like our luggage is out there on its own. Our poor babies.
Oh my
No, but
God.
we were like, our luggage is out there on its own. We literally need to make sure that that luggage gets to Japan, because when we get to Japan, we're going to like so many different places. Like it's not like they can take like a
Oh
week to
my
come to one. Yeah.
God.
So we were literally like, we need to sort this out. So we kind of bit our tongues and was like, we're not getting out of here, but let's sort the luggage out. So we went through like 5 different people to try and help us with our luggage. Eventually this guy could kind of like speak to us, kind of speak English, kind of like help us. And we were literally like, our luggage is there, like you need to help us. And then he was like, okay, we've got it. And we were like, well, how do we know you've got it? Like, how do we know it's our luggage? And he was like, okay, let me get someone to send a photo. So he then got someone to send a photo, and it was our luggage. And they were like, we're going to put it in this like storage thing.
Thank
And then,
God.
yeah, literally, they were like, we're going to put it in this storage thing. And then we're gonna have to like check it in tomorrow. And we were like, well, we need a receipt. And he was like, you can't have a receipt now, you're gonna have to do it when we check it in. Like we can't check it in now, it's too early. And we were like, well, how do we know that it's not gonna get lost? And he was like, you're gonna have to put your faith in China. And we were like, put our trust in China. Like we're not trusting China right now, like because we literally were like so triggered that we
Oh
didn't get
my
him.
days.
So anyway, luggage got sorted. We knew we were staying. Oh, guys, I was really ill at the time. Like I was really ill before we went to Japan, and I kind of like had like put myself on like quite a lot of medication to try and like boost myself up. And I like kind of got past the 13 hour. I had a really bad cough. I literally
Oh, it's
like was kind
horrible.
of struggling to breathe vibes. It was not fun, and also like big bad cough vibes. So when I have a cough, like it's bad. It's not fun. I'm in China. People are already a bit like
I
cough
didn't
vibes.
even
Do you know
think
what
of
I
that.
mean?
Oh my
Every time
days.
I coughed, people just stared, and I was like,
Oh my God.
I started looking like shit. I was getting sweaty hot. I honestly, the place I was in when I was in China airport was not a good place because I was ill. I was coughing. Loads of people were staring at me. I started
Fed up.
smell like I'm not a smelly person, but like after 2 days of being in the same freaking clothes with like nothing, like you're not gonna smell the nicest. You're not gonna feel the cleanest. You're not
Oh.
gonna feel the best. Like, and there was like nowhere to like be comfy as well, and I'm ill. Like,
And you can't even just scroll through TikTok.
yeah, nothing works. Like my phone is fucking.
At least you can Snapchat though.
Anywho, yeah, literally. I was like, babe, while we're here in China, we should ask to use their phone so we can change our flight because we have to call a Chinese like
Yeah.
number anyway. So we ended up calling Shenzhen Airlines because like it cost us a fortune on our phones. Yannick had been putting credit on this like app to like call them. So we're like, let's use their phones. Like, let's get something out of this bloody thing in the airport. So we ended up sorting our trip on our flights on the way back. So we ended up changing airport as well. So we didn't go back to Shenzhen because we were like, they are not vibe Shenzhen. No offense to Shenzhen, but we just didn't have a good experience. And we changed it to go back from Beijing, which is still in China, but online it says Shenzhen's really like strict about letting people in for 24 hours. Beijing and like Shanghai, I think, are way nicer about it. So we were like, let's change it to Beijing, get it back on the flight that we were normally meant to get back on, like that kind of time, that same date and everything. So we sorted that out, which was positive.
Yeah.
And then we had 19 hours just to kind of chill in the airport, really.
And so did you never checked into the hotel?
No, we didn't. We wasted the money on the hotel, which is
so
kind of annoying,
sad.
and ended up having to like sleep on like
The floor.
No, like kind of like hard sofa vibes, like kind of sofas that you'd get in like McDonald's, you know, when you like sit down, like,
Oh yeah.
but they weren't that cushiony. And also, oh my god, flights in England, I swear flights stop at like 12, like 11, 12. You can stop flying out of then, like,
yeah,
right,
it like dies down.
they stop at 4 a.m.
Oh.
They stop at 4 a.m. Like, what the hell? And they don't start till like 8. I feel like there's no like 6 a.m. flights there.
That's kind of mad.
So they stop at 4 a.m. So like it's bright. So I like literally am ill. I've got a headache, not feeling well. It's like bright lights, and then like every like 5 minutes you hear doo doo doo, and then it goes, ladies and gentlemen, blah, 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 and I'm literally like, I honestly, I was like, I can't cope, babe. Like, this is so not fun.
No, that is actually horrible.
Honestly,
because in that situation, like you are actually out of control.
I can't do
Like,
anything.
You
can't do anything.
You can't like finesse
Can't
that, can you?
can't.
Really, you can't just be like,
Literally.
oh, let us out. Like, go on.
Go on,
Like,
yeah. Like, can't do
you're
anything.
dumb.
Honestly, it was a nightmare. But me and Yannick like tried to make the best out of it. We
Yeah.
got food and like tried to have a little bit of a sleep. And bless Yannick, he gave me his eye mask because he always takes an eye mask. So he gave me his eye mask so my like headache would be a bit better.
Oh, bless him.
And like we like tried to do fun things in the airport, but I was also not feeling well. So like it's hot. Like I said, like let's play hide and seek in the airport, but like that's not fun because like I'm not feeling well. Like I just want to like
I can't run
get in
around
bed.
and be
Yeah.
free.
But they had like cool suit in like when like shops were open as well. They had like this cool suitcase where you could sit on it and it goes. So that was quite fun.
Riding around on that.
Yeah. So I was playing on that for a little bit. And then our flight got delayed by like an hour, and me and Yannick were like, oh, bugger off. That someone actually did bring us receipts for our luggage, which we were so grateful for. We were like, oh my god, receipts for our luggage. That was great.
Yeah.
And then yes, we had the hour delay, which we were like, oh my god, for God's sake, just get us out of the airport. Finally get on the airplane, right? This is where I started like, I'm just like, I'm so over this. Like, I basically actually no, what I forgot to say as well, because I was ill, I started running out of medication, which was like all my cough medicine, because I couldn't take it on the plane, was like in my suitcase, which I couldn't get to. I like have these really good cough sweets that like really stop my cough, and they are like insane. And I was running out of those, so I kept being like, I need to save them for the flight, because like my flight from China to Japan, because I was like, when I'm on that flight, I do not want to be coughing my guts out, because like people will stare, and that's like orcs, and we're in a confined space and like can't move, and like
it's like,
do you know what I mean,
like a petri dish.
Legit. So I kept being like, I need to save my cough sweets so that like if my cough comes, I can take one, because these sweets just stop my cough. They are honestly miracle
what are they
workers.
called?
They're like something Potter sweets. They're like eucalyptus, and like they're like really strong, and they've got like eucalyptus in them, and they just stop the cough. Like they're not like super nice or anything, but they just stopped
They
my
work,
cough.
they do the
It's
job.
crazy how they stop my cough.
It's mad.
But anyway, yes, we get on the plane finally. We're like, yes, let's get to Japan. Come on.
Yeah, get me out of here.
Yeah, I'm ready for Japan. And I kept saying to Yannick, I kept being like, babe, do you think this is like showing that this is not going to be a good trip, like this whole shebang, or like, do you think we're not going to have a good trip? And he was like, honestly, like, what the hell? Anyway, we finally get there. We get on the plane. I get to my window seat and there's no window. And I'm like, okay, first world problems, but like, I'm not in a good place right now. Every window seat has a window. Every window seat. Apart from mine. It was just a wall. And like, you know, like the plane curves. I just felt at this point, I was like, I feel claustrophobic. Yannick, bless him, sat in the middle because someone else sat on the aisle. And we were all squished. And then I got this wall just in my face because there's no window. And I was like, what the hell? I've never seen this before. And my sister made a really funny photo.
Oh, yeah.
Because I sent a photo of me and Yannick.
You should insert it.
Yeah, I should insert it. I'm going to insert it now. It's like a photo. Yeah, you can see it. It's really funny. It's like how the trip started, how the trip ended. Because it's like me and Yannick in Heathrow, like, woohoo, about to go. And then the second one's me with the window, like, how have I not got a window?
Oh, that's so funny. No, it's not funny. Sorry.
It's not funny.
Really
It was anyway. So I don't have a window. I'm like, okay, it's fine. And Yannick's like, babe, it's okay. I know, really, it sounds like first world problems. And like, yes, I'm going on holiday and going to Japan, but at the time, like, I just felt like fucking shit. I can't lie.
Yeah, that is horrible.
But anyway, then they start being like, oh, we're just delayed a little bit on the plane.
Delayed a little
Don't
bit.
worry a bit. Like, we're just the weather, whatever. And I'm like, oh, for God's sake. Oh my God, I just want to get to Japan. Like, this is jarring now. I'm really losing patience.
Oh my days.
Then I'm like, okay, it's fine. I put That So Raven on.
Yeah,
I get That So Raven. I'm like, come on, Dad, so Raven.
Saving
you know?
grace, man.
I'm like, haha, so funny. Then I start seeing the air hostesses like bringing food out. I'm like, why? I'm like, I take my headphones off and I turn to Yannick. I'm like, why are they serving food? Like, why are they serving food? I'm like, babe, I'm not being funny, but like, if they serve food right now, like, then they have to clear it up. Like, how long are we going to be on this plane for before we like take off? Like, we've got like a 4-hour journey still once we take off. Why are they serving food? Like, at this point, guys, I'm like, literally, like, why are they serving food? But then the whole plane gets given food. Everyone eats. We are on the plane for 2 hours.
Oh, that's so awful.
I feel like I'm being like, I don't want to sound ungrateful because I'm obviously on my way to Japan and that is so fun, but I just need to explain how I really did feel.
Yeah, you let it out.
Not a good start to the holiday.
Traveling can be like really hard. I saw a TikTok like literally today or yesterday, and it was a girl that went traveling and she was like, I had to come home. Like, it was like actually really intense. And obviously sometimes things are like smooth sailing and that's great. Like, woo. But there are times where it's like, especially when you're in like countries like so very far away from home, and you feel like helpless and like you don't know what the outcome of the situation
and if no one speaks English as well, I understand I'm not in England and they shouldn't, but like when you can't communicate with people and like you're so far away from home and like I was ill. Like, I feel like being ill really is just the cherry on the cake. Like,
and
I can't lie.
It like makes you like more emotional to things as well. When you're feeling really rubbish.
Yeah,
like,
honestly,
I hear that.
Honestly, it was tough times. But we eventually then got to Japan, and then once we hit up Japan,
best time ever.
It was insane. And then can I just say, when we came back and we went to Beijing, they gave us the visa like that, and we got to have a nice hotel stay. So
it's just like literally an
airport. So it was
thing.
Just like those people just were lazy and then did all that to me. They ruined it for no, I'm joking.
Made me go through that.
It's fine. But you live and you learn.
Maybe
and
there
tough
was a
times.
Reason for all that.
Yeah, we could have got arrested in like Shenzhen or something.
Like something bad could have happened. So you always got to look on the bright side. But that is, that's
tough. It was tough. It was tough.
That is not fun.
But yeah, I was gonna say I wouldn't change for the world, but I would have.
Okay, well, guys, we are gonna leave now. Peace and love, everybody.
We hope you've enjoyed the time of listening to the podcast.
See you next week.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow us and do all the stuff that we always tell you to do.
Yeah. Period.
Peace and love. Bye. Mwah.